Like, that's not a good sign. Hey boobs, welcome to my channel. How are you doing? I am pooing my pants. I'm so scared right now. So, let's rewind. If you clicked on the video, you know what it's about. You know what I'm gonna do. You know I'm gonna cry. A few years ago, I stretched my septum. Contrary to my aesthetic, I hate pain. Got it pierced at 1.2 millimeters, which in gauges is 16. I then stretched it to 1.6 millimeters, which is 14G. It's gonna get really confusing because we use millimeters in the UK. I'm trying to convert it, but millimeters is what's natural to me. I then stretched it to 2 millimeters, which was 12G, and then 2.5. So all these jumps have been very small. I think the biggest jump was 0.5 mil. I then went from 2.5 millimeters, which is 10 gauge, to 3 millimeters. I don't know what gauge that is. And then I jumped from the 3 to 3.2. So it's like a baby jump, like just 2.2 of a millimeter, which is where I am at now. So I'm currently sat at 3.2 millimeters, which is 8 gauge. I don't have an end goal. I just kind of want to keep going until I get to a point where I'm like, okay, this is right for me. I feel roughly, with my hands, I feel like that might be around 5 mil, which I think is around 4 gauge, but I'm not sure. But today I am going up to from 3.2 to 4 mil. So I'm so scared. I'm so scared because this is the biggest jump I have done. All my other ones, like I said, were baby jumps. They were like 5.5 mil jumps because that's the smallest increments I could get of jewellery. Now I'm up to 3.2 mil, which is my current setup. They jump to 4 mil, and then after that they only go up in millimeters. There's no more 0.5 millimeters after 3.2. Help me. Every time I've got close to sitting down and stretching it up again, my body's been like, nah, you've got a cold. Nah, your septum's sore. Like, my body is so against me doing this. But today is the day. The sun is shining. The tank is clean. We are doing it. I have everything with me. Everything but my balls. And I'm ready. I'm ready. So I got my pincher from Arka Jewellery, which is a UK jewellery store. It's based in Brighton, and the jewellery arrived very, very quickly. I believe it's titanium, because titanium works so much better with me. I struggle to heal stainless steel. Titanium all the way for my skin. Ugh, do you know what? I don't think I'm mentally prepared to do this today. Because if you've ever stretched your septum, it is a walk in the park, but unfortunately, that park is Jurassic. There's T-Rexes running after you while you're trying to drink a cup of tea. It's not fun. So the ring I am going up to today is 4 millimeters. It is 0.8 of a mil jump. I'm at 3.2, yeah, so it's the biggest jump I've done. So I have some jojoba oil from UK Custom Plugs. It's rich in vitamin E. It's 100% organic. Healthy lobes, yeah, awesome. I will use this on my lobes. Avoid contact with eyes. That's my plans for the rest of the day gone. I think that's everything. I've just got to say that Leah is a very, very bad influence on me because I've been chatting to her about her stretched septum, and oh, I need to go wash my hands, and I wouldn't be doing this if she hadn't been keeping me updated with her stretched septum journey. Okay, right, so Leah, you're a bad influence. Right, I'm gonna go wash my hands, and then I will be back. I'm back. I have clean hands. For once. I do have some alcohol wipes, just so I can put the jewellery, because I've got a little table down here, so I can put the jewellery on the table and it will just go on a wipe. I'm going to use an alcohol wipe to give this a proper clean. If you can get to a piercing tattoo studio and get it properly sterilised, I would 100% recommend that. Or also boiling water is a good option, but sterilising is the best option. I'm so scared. So this is bigger as well. It's bigger than the ring I have, like in diameter as well. I think the ring I have in is 14 mil and the pincer that I have bought is 16 mil. And I took this picture as well of the difference. Mom, can you come get me? I'm scared. So I don't take my septum out. I used to take it out for work. I don't do that anymore. So I'm probably going to put this septum ring, give it a clean, and I'll probably put it in my ear. I do have my old septum ring in my ear, so I'll probably put this one in my ear. I'm not good when I'm scared. Like, if you've ever taken me to like a haunted house or anything, like, I love horror movies. Oh my god, I could live, eat, breathe them for breakfast. But you take me to a haunted house and I get scared. So I'm gonna put some jojoba oil, jojoba on the actual ring. I'm gonna take my septum ring out. Oh, you've done me well, septum. I feel like I look so different without my septum ring. Let's put some in there. Oh, it's literally just falling out. Okay. That's a good sign. It means the hole's nice and loose. That's what Ben said the first time he slept with me. Oh! Oh, that does not taste good. Look, this is what I get for making jokes about my partner. Okay, okay, we're just gonna do it. Remember, oh, that's gross. Slow and steady wins the race. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh, that's as far as it will go naturally. Like, that's not a good sign. Okay. That's as far as it will go without any force. But we're going to do it slow, aren't we? Aren't we? Aren't we? I got a river running right into you. So I'm pushing it very slowly. I feel, oh, my blood is running out of my head. You know you found that special thing. You're flying without wings. So impossible. It's not impossible, Emily. You nearly done it. You nearly... Slow down, woman. Slow. Slow and steady. Oh my god, it's nearly done. Hit me, baby, one more time. My loneliness is killing me, and oh, you son of a bitch. I must confess. Oh, still believe. Oh, that's not too bad. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Oh, it's throbbing. Give me your sign. I got oil everywhere. Oh, it's throbbing just a little bit. That feels like a spice. I think I need a minute. My eyes didn't water. My vagina did. Oh, there was just oil everywhere. We're just gonna have to Santa Claus it for a minute because there's oil just everywhere. I think that oil helped so freaking much because I didn't use oil in the last video, the last stretch I did, and I didn't use pincers either because I got so much shit for this. I prefer to dead stretch. Admittedly, this was a lot easier. It's just how I've always done it. Oh, it's throbbing. Keep still, keep still. Oh, fuck. Quick, give me a song. Give me a song. It's throbbing. Oh. Artificial suicide. Oh. Like, it hurts, but I just need to get it out. Oh. Oh my god, the songs we've gone through is literally like my Spotify playlist. Oh, I think my eyes are watering now. The throb is setting in. It's a good job my neighbours are on holiday or they'd be banging on the walls. Can you feel the love tonight? You call yourself a singer? You're more like Jerry Springer. Oh my god, right. I'm gonna put... Pincers trigger me. Like, they stress me out so much because you have to constantly check, or I do, to check to see if the O-rings are still on there. That's why... Oh, it's throbbing. That's why I like BCR rings so much. Because you put the ball on, that ball is not coming off, it's done. But with pincers and O-rings, you just have to keep checking that the O-rings are still on there. Okay, not too tight, leave a nice gap so if it swells, it swells. I do have extra O-rings as well. Keep it in the middle. I like the size of the ring. 16. My last one was 14. This is a really good size. Bring you forward so you heel forward. Oh. Oh, you spicy meatball. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Pat on the back. I'm so proud of myself. I'm gonna have a massive breakdown cry after I've done this, but I am so proud of myself. I'm going to put this one in my ear, give it a good old wipe, because it's been in my snotty nose. So my plan next is to, because I don't like to leave pincers in my nose, leave this in for a couple of weeks. And then once it's stopped throbbing and it's calmed down, because my nose usually swells just a little bit, like this bit will get a bit tough. So once it's settled, I will swap this for the same kind of BCR ring, because then I don't have to worry about it turning in the night and losing the O-rings and falling out and having to stretch it all again. That's going to stress me the frack out tonight. As soon as this has calmed down, I will come back to you guys and swap it over, and then I will leave it a few months after that before I decide to stretch it again. If I decide to stretch it again, because that's fucking hurt. Kind of like being at an even number, which is 4. But then 5 is half of 10. But then 8 is my lucky number between 1 and 10. And 4 is half of that. But then 13 is my lucky number. And then... But for now, I'm going to let this settle down. I have been promoted. I am chuffed. I'm so happy. But for now, I am going to log off. I don't know what to say. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with it. I'm a big girl. I did well. I think I did really well. Don't you think? Aren't you proud of me? Didn't I do well? Let me know if you are thinking about stretching your septum or any other piercings, because I love stretch piercings. Like, I tried to stretch my lip when I was, or my horizontal lip piercing when I was a kid. When I was a young teen. I got my ears stretched. They are at 30. My second lobes are actually stretched as well, but I don't wear anything in them. But I don't know if you can see, they were stretched to 8mm. I can probably still get maybe 6s in them because they just never closed up. My plan was to do 14, 8 and 4, have 3 loads, but my ears were too small, so when I got to 14 I got to 8 and they were rubbing, so I couldn't wear them. Look, it's already started to turn. See, that's why I don't like them. Just leave it alone. I might put some ice on it. Ice baby. But for now I'm gonna skedaddle. This was awesome. I will see you soon. Yo, little update. It's been about 7 hours since I did my septum. It got bashed about 2 hours after I did it. I picked my daughter up from school and she always runs up to me, gives me a massive hug. But I didn't have time to go, no, don't! And she headbutted my nose, and it is, I don't know if you can tell, but it's quite swollen. It's very hard. The ring keeps going backwards towards my face as well, and I have to keep really gently pulling it forward just because I don't want it to heal, because it's like this. I don't want it to heal like that, if that makes sense, because then the hole will heal at a different angle than what I want it to heal. Oh, hello. So yeah, but so far it's just swollen and sore. What are you doing? I'm trying to work. But yeah, few hours, very swollen, but I'm loving it so much. I have just cleaned it, and that's what made me come on. That's what made me think I should come on and talk to you and let you know that it's like swollen and that. I am cleaning it with Neomed Sterile Saline, which comes in the blue compressed can, best stuff you can buy. I squirt it onto a cotton bud and then I just gently put that up there. But once you have stretcher piercing, you do have to treat it like a brand new baby piercing. You have to mother that son. This is a grown-up adult man that needs his mother, and it's a pain in the ass. There's nothing you can do about it. You birth that baby, you gotta look after it. She goes and eats my hair. Stop eating my hair. Look, stop. I'll eat your hair. Stop. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an update. Stop. I just wanted to give you an update. It's been a few hours. It's swollen, but right, go on the floor. Go find your sisters. Yeah, it's swollen. Rubber O-rings are still on there. I don't know how, because I always lose my O-rings. I feel like a little dinosaur. But I can't wait to put a BCR ring in, because pincers are not for me. So I'll see you guys whenever it's settled down, and I'll put my my new ring in. Okay, we are at our 2-week update. I gotta change this ring. Like, this is doing my nut in. So, It's healed absolutely fine. There's no soreness. There's nothing. There's no. I mean, you could push me off a bungee jumping rope and I'd be like, ah, wee! Like this. It doesn't hurt at all. It has not always been that smooth. For the first 5 days, I'd say it was unbearable. The swelling was so bad. It bulged at the front and it was so sore. Like to touch was so sensitive. And but after about day 5 it went down and it feels great now. It does not hurt at all, and I have not lost the O-rings, which is a big high five for me because those slippery little suckers usually slink right off. I will tell you though, the bogey buildup is real. I have been getting bogeys stuck between the O-rings and the front of my nostrils. Like I'll be standing at work. I always pick my nose anyway because I'm a dirty bitch. I'll be standing at work like this and trying to like maneuver the bogeys out between the back of my nostril piercing, round the ring, and just like get them out, because you can blow your nose as much as you want but they don't budge. You need to get your nail in there and like hook them out. So I used to have a dent in the top of my nose, which I really liked because it gave my face a little bit of character, but that dent is now gone. That dent came from me being pushed off a playhouse when I was a kid, face first by my evil brother, and I used to love it because like I said, it gave my face character, and that dent is now gone. I have a normal nose now. So with a lot of stretched septums, I find people's septum, their actual septum is the bit that stretches and it goes down. With me, it's pushing the end of my nose out. So I don't know if that's the way it was pierced or the way I'm stretching it. I don't know, but it's stretching this way and I would like it to stretch that way, but because of this, I don't think I'm going to stretch it any bigger, at least not in the immediate future, because it's making the end of my nose a bit bigger than, like, it's at an alright size now. I don't want it to get any bigger. But I have my new ring here. I'm going to just show you the difference between the old ring and the new one. So this is the old ring that I had in my nose. And then this beast is the new ring. There is less than 1 millimeter thickness and there is 1 millimeter bigger diameter. Look at the size of those. Can you try? I don't have flat hands. Ah! Can you see? If I hold the balls, can you see? Like the difference in size is crazy. There is only 1 millimeter in width and less than 1 millimeter in thickness. And the size difference is just crazy. Like, oh, yes, get in my face. I did get another one that is the same width as this one, which was 14 mil, but I feel like that, for the thickness, is a little bit too small. I want to go big and go home. So this should realistically be a breeze because it doesn't hurt at all. It'll probably be a little bit uncomfortable just because I don't really like the feeling of changing my jewellery. It's the sensation of the slide. I don't like the slide. I don't know, I don't like the slide. And loads of you told me, oh my god, I can't get this ball off. I do have pliers. Fucking hell. Loads of you were like, please get horseshoe rings. I've got pliers because I knew I wasn't going to be able to get this ring off, get this ball off. Loads of you were like, please get a horseshoe. I am not a horseshoe girl. I don't like horseshoe rings in my face. I like BCR rings. I like to have I like a bull ring. Like, men are going to call me a bull and it's like, bitch, I'm going to own it. Okay, that's perfect. So I've just use some pliers to open it just like a fraction of a millimeter, that it's hard enough for me to get it on. It's not going to fall off on its own. So let's do this. I'm going to use some wipes on my hands. My hands are all like makeup stained. They are not dirty because I was just doing my makeup and I have just washed my hands and the makeup will not come off, so excuse that. Oh, ring. Oh, I did have a little bit of trouble with one of the reasons why my nose was so sore was because I didn't realize this, but the ring, I had pushed the rings so a bit too tight basically, And, oh, I'm going to give this ring a wipe. So I basically had pushed the rings, the rubber O-rings, a bit too tight against my septum, that they were causing me to have a little bit of pain. And I think that's why my septum, I think that's why it got so tight, because swelling has to go up before it can go down, and it wasn't able to go up because the O-rings were so tight. But this is why I don't like O-rings, because they make me paranoid, because I'm like, I have to have them tight, otherwise they're gonna fall off, or I just get paranoid. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one out. That is absolutely fine. Oh, it just feels weird. Oh, there's a lot of snot on there. Anyone want to buy that? 60 quid. So this is all clean. Oh, I can feel the hole. Gentle wiggle. And that just obviously slid straight through. I'm going to do it slow, just to not annoy my face too much. But that... Oh! Oh, it's good to have you back. Oh my god. Aesthetic. Baby, get that ball on. Let's give that a wipe. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. The kind of cute girly makeup with the little like hair tied up and cute little aesthetic with the I will fuck you up ball ring. So yeah, loads of people were telling me to just get a horseshoe ring because they're so much easier to put on. But I'm just not a fan of them. Oh god. Maybe I should have. I'm a BCR girl. I love the way they look in septums. There you go. That went straight on. That is so heavy. That is really heavy in my face. It touches my lip. That's gonna take some getting used to. Oh my god. Like that ball is gonna have a lot of lipstick on it. I feel so sexy. I don't know, I never feel sexy. I feel really like, Ben! It's crazy what piercings can do for you. I love this so much. That is so heavy though, like, because my pincer, I'm going to give it a wipe before I hold it up because it's nasty. That weighs nothing compared to this. Like, this actually feels like weight in my face. Exactly what I wanted. I don't know what to say. I'm so freaking happy. So this is 4mm, 6G, and it's 16mm width. It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to just sit above my lip, and I wanted it to be a ball ring. I wanted men to look at me in the street and moo, and I think that's what I'm gonna get. Right, I think this was a success. I am over the freaking moon. Serotonin who? Don't know her. She just found me though. It's crazy how much a piercing can just change the way you feel about yourself. I want to go and get some more piercings now, and I feel like this needs a friend. I have a shout out to do to Leontine, just for being freaking awesome, and just for inspiring me, just for being awesome, because, like, high five, you're amazing. I feel complete. I feel like it changes my face. It brings all my silver jewellery together, my little safety pin, like, because I got to remind myself I was once an Avril Lavigne girl. I feel like it brings it all together, and I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. No meat, big feet, I eat wood. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so I'm gonna go because I'm actually going out for a night out with my friend, and I am going to get this shit low. So everything I've done in this video has been for me. It's been to suit me. If you are thinking about stretching your septum, I would take your questions up with your local good piercer. Just because they're a piercer doesn't necessarily mean that they're good. If they're stocking stainless steel, externally threaded jewelry, that's your first impression. It's like, that's your first telltale to yeet yourself out of there. Like, take yourself to a good piercer and get your advice from them. Yeah, this feels amazing. I love a stretched septum. I love stretched piercings in general, and my partner is going to be so jealous. He's got 2 septum piercings, and they're both pierced a bit too low that he can't stretch them, so in your face, man. Before this happy high disappears and I come back down to earth, I'm gonna go and show my partner my new nose. and sit on his. So I will see you guys very soon with another video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, I will try my best to answer them, but I would honestly take your questions up with your local piercer. I just do what works for me. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you are planning on stretching your septum or any body part, remember, slow and steady wins the race. I can feel it on my lip. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you very soon with another video. Much love, boobs. Take care of yourself, and most of all, stay weird.